Hello Excel champions, it's William aka Dr. Excel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a search bar in Excel. So here I have a list of all the countries and they all have a reference in my system. The problem is if I want to find the reference of Switzerland, for example, I have to scroll all down the list and that takes me some time. I'd like to have a search bar. So when I type SW, it finds Switzerland and gives me the reference automatically. So I'm going to show you how to build this, and I will give you the final file so you can download it. It's right below. There's going to be a link so you can download it and follow with me. And let's build this already. So first I need a label, and here I'm going to search. That's going to be the value that I want to search for. It's going to be here. So for example, I'm going to type SW. So and I'm going to display the results below. So what I can do, I can display the number. I'm going to rank all the results that suits this research. So first I'm going to put a rank here. So here I'm going to search for the value that I've entered here in each. So the first one is going to be an absolute reference. I'm going to search it in each country. And if I find it, I want the value, otherwise I want nothing. So if error, like this, and I'm going to have all the values. So here I'm just going to have two. What I'd like to have a unique rank. So what I'm going to do to have a unique rank for each cell, each time I find it, so search, I'm going to add a random value, but very small. This way it's not going to impact the rankings. So it's going to be I'm going to add the row, the current row, divided by 1,000,000. So this way it's always going to be something unique, but not big enough to impact the rankings, like this. So this is going to be unique. So it's going to be a unique rank. And now I need another field. Basically what I'd like to do, I'd like to sort the values. So I'm going to be sorted values, and here I'm going to take, so what I'd like to take is first have in the first line the smallest value, then the second one. So I'd like to have where are the other values? I'd like to have in consecutive rows, I'd like to have these three values and then the one that we saw on top. So for that I'm going to take equal small. I'm going to take the smallest value of this array of the whole column, and I want the first column, so each time it's going to be the row number -1. So in the second row I want the first I want the smallest value here, like this. And here basically I have the sorted values, the unique ranks that I can match with the countries, etc. And here I'm going to remove error. I'm going to put an if error to not display errors, like this, and a bit of format. But here it's not very convenient. What I'd like to have, it's not this sorted value, is I'd like to have the number of the row here. So here I'm going to make match all of this into the unique rank column. If I can remove this tooltip, into the unique rank column, and I'm going to look for an exact match. So it's going to tell me that for Switzerland, I'm looking for the row 26, 173, 4, 5. And what do I have on row 26? That's correct. That's I have Botswana for 26. So now that I have so it's going to be list of rows, maybe, so maybe more descriptive. So now how do I find the list of countries? So here I'm going to have the country and the reference. So country Switzerland, I'm going to put it below, insert, shift down, country reference. Okay, so how do I match the country? I have to do index. I have to do match this in. No, I have to do index. I'm a bit. So index in this one, I take the first value. So in this column, the first value is going to be the number here +1 to remove the headers, and this is going to give me the line to read, and then I do index in this array of countries. I'm going to read the row that I found simply, and it's going to give me the list of countries. And here it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same formula, except I don't want the country. I want the reference that I have in my system here, and it gives me a list of all the countries and all the reference that could match what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna put some more fields here and expand the formulas. So here again, I'm gonna put an if error of all of this. If this is an error, I'm gonna display nothing. And same thing here, I'm gonna wrap into if error of all of this, 0. Empty, and this gives me the whole list. So now that I, for example, if I type A, I'm going to have all the countries that have an A in them. So yeah. So here, if you don't need it, I mean, you can hide those columns, all of these columns. But here you have your search bar. So for example, if you're looking for which one is far away, for Kazakhstan, for example. You can just type KAZ, it's going to display automatically the reference. So this is really helpful when you have a big list and you basically you're trying to find values. You can have this search bar in Excel. So I let you download the file. Don't forget to download it so you can reuse it later. It's going to be right below the video. There's a link to download it. And I'll see you tomorrow for a new Excel tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. This way you will be notified as soon as I publish it. See you tomorrow, champions. Ciao.